Welcome back to Leeds Lately. Apologies for being a little bit late for this one. I have just got home and managed to get ready for the stream. So, yes, players are heading out onto the pitch already. About 3 minutes now to kick off. Hopefully a big performance from Leeds today. I did a video yesterday talking about the kind of some of the things that we could do to try and combat this Burnley side and how we could defeat them. I think, in summary, before we go into talk about lineups and things, I think they'll drop into a 5 at the back with Vitinho, I think he's called, dropping in from the right wing to become an extra fullback, and Leeds will have to break them down with good rotations between all the front players and being able to move the ball quickly and have third man runs made from that midfield. So I think it's important that we do that today. Also, with their attacking threat, they've got Josh Brownhill, who's scored 2 goals already for them this season, likes to make third man runs into the box, also likes to dictate the play from midfield, so it's important that we close him down quickly and we make sure we track his runs as well. So it's going to be a difficult game, but it's going to be a full packed Elland Road, including one Will Ferrell, behind the Leeds team today. So let's hope it's enough to get us across the line. I think the lineup thing for some reason isn't working, but I can tell you who is in the starting lineup for Leeds. Leeds are starting with Illan Meslier in goal. Jayden Bogle and Junior Firpo are our fullbacks. Joe Rodon, Pascal Struijk, 2 centre-backs. Then you've got Ethan Ampadu and Ilya Gruev as the 2 number 6s, the 2 holding midfielders. And then in the attack, you have Brendan Aronson down the middle. Then you've got Mano Solomon on the left or right and Willy Gnonto on the left or right. And then Mateo Joseph up front. And our bench consists of Darlow, who obviously got 90 minutes for Wales during the week. Debayo, Schmidt, who I'd like to see a little bit of. First time for him on the bench. Byram, Ramazani, Tanaka, Rothwell, Gelhardt and Piru. So, of course, Dan James and Patrick Bamford both injured, but still, for me, is a very strong bench given it's got a lot of our new signings on it. So I'm pretty happy with the way that we're looking in terms of the starting 11, the squad as a whole, and the way that we're going to set up against this decent Burnley side today. They've, of course, signed a few players like Zian Fleming from Millwall, who obviously is a pretty good number 8, number 10, and of course Jaden Anthony, who we know all about from his time at Leeds. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he performs today and whether Leeds players will have his number a little bit, given the fact that he played with them last season. Having said all that, before we go into the game, welcome, of course, to all of our Leeds Lately members, including Karen Curtin. Who else have we got in here? Chewy Backer. I'm pretty sure we had John Garside as well. Justin O'Dell. So welcome to all of you Leeds Lately members, and of course welcome to all the other people as well who are in here now. Leeds are now having a little clap, and I think there's a round of applause, a minute's applause, and I think it's to do with the little boy who sadly passed away during the week. I don't know if anybody saw in the media that Leeds were putting out last week. You got to meet Daniel Farker. He got to meet some of the players. He got to meet his favourite player, Illan Meslier. But very sadly, he has now passed away. So there is a minute's applause going out round Elland Road for that. Welcome everybody who's joining. There's also one for Sol Bamba as well, of course. Sol Bamba, have passed away. We mentioned that the other week. So that's obviously very, very tragic as well. Leeds are now just in a little bit of a crowding round now, in a huddle, getting ready to go back out into their positions and start this game. Ampadu giving a bit of a team talk out there. John Garside predicting Leeds 3-1. Let's have it. I will say, by the way, first announcement is make sure that you don't say if a goal goes in at either end. Please do not say, because I won't have seen it yet and I don't want a spoiler for it. So please don't say if a goal goes in either end. And I expect that probably some of the members will remind people of that throughout the stream. We are off here at Elland Road. The other thing is that there has never been any ads on these streams. I am now starting the ads. I think there's an ad. It's at random intervals throughout the stream. But if you want to, if it's a non-skippable ad, apparently if you just click it, go to their website, close it instantly, and then go back to YouTube, it'll skip it for you. So you don't have to watch it, and it obviously doesn't cost you anything. It's just a click on a website, and then you can come back to the YouTube video straight away. All it is that obviously I'm trying to make this into a full-time thing. Mateo Joseph has nicked it off the defender, and Mateo Joseph's in on goal here. He's taken it away. Mateo Joseph one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he's put it wide. Mateo Joseph, poor finish from him. He only had to put it in the back of the net there. Really bad miss. Sorry, yeah, the ball was played back to O'Shea, I think it was, and Mateo Joseph just nicks it, and he's just in behind one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he just slots it well wide. Very poor finish from Joseph there in the end. Sorry, going back to what I was saying, there will be adverts running on the stream at random intervals throughout. Like I said, you can click it and then come straight back to the video and it'll skip it. And the reason for that is obviously I'm trying to make a go of this. I'm trying to make this a bit more of a full-time thing. And obviously I need to try and make some money off this, and live streams make like no money. So if I run some ads on them, it should help me out towards that goal of becoming full-time eventually. So yeah, bear with me on that, but I think you can just click on them and then click straight back to the video and it'll get rid of it. So yeah, apologies for that, but it kind of has to be done. I've ran them without ads for so long. Anyway, back to the important stuff, the football. Yeah, or get YouTube Premium. It's either for you. Either way. Oh, ball back into the box there from Burnley and headed wide by Hannibal, I think. And it's going to be a Leeds goal kick. But we can focus on the football now, and we can start our commentary, just in case anybody can't see it. Let's give you a bit more commentary now. But yeah, ball nicked there off Joe Rodon. 2 mistakes early on have led to chances. Fleming crossed that one into the box, and Hannibal headed that one wide. So it's going to be a Leeds goal kick there. Firpo there having a little bit of a tussle with their right winger, but it's going to be a free kick there to Firpo in the left back position, about halfway inside the Leeds half. Yeah, it was a poor finish. It was a poor finish. Just needs to try and lift it over the goalkeeper there, or try and slot it between his legs. Do something other than what he did. Here's Melee with the ball. Gives it to Joe Rodon. Now Rodon plays it back to Strauch here, and now Strauch has a little look up. Gives it back to Rodon. A bit of a challenge there from Hannibal, but the ball away now to Jaden Bogle, who plays it inside here. Mateo Joseph comes short to pick it up, but Jaden Anthony has taken it away off that interception. Good little foot there by Hannibal, but Solomon clears it up and gives it back again. Here's Firpo now down the left-hand side, looking for an option. Gives the ball, tries to give the ball to Brendan Aronson, but can't quite. But the clearance from Burnley has gone back to Firpo. Here is Firpo. Now Nonto in that number 10 position. Tries to play the ball out wide to Bogle, and it's got there. Bogle now with a chance to cross the ball into the box. Instead tries to play it to Nonto, who tries to square it across the box. Going to go out for a goal kick there instead. Yeah, we look like we're trying to go forward a little bit here, but it'd be interesting to see how much we do go for it in this game. Header away there by Rodon from that long ball upfield. And away again by Strauch. Mateo Joseph trying to turn the defender. Referee saying 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. No free kick, and the ball can roll safely from a Burnley point of view back to James Trafford. Here's Worrell playing it back to Trafford again. Trafford having a little look up here. Trafford now plays it out from the back. Here's O'Shea. Into the left back here. And then all the way back to the goalkeeper. Mateo Joseph putting on the pressure, but Trafford clears that one up to the halfway line. Won though by Ampadu. Second ball won by Burnley, and now Rodon challenges with it against Fleming. But here's Hannibal, who plays a ball out wide now down the right-hand side. Oh, good tackle by Firpo. That's a fantastic tackle by Firpo there. Here's Solomon, goes past one, goes past two. Manages to get the ball to Ampadu and then gets it back off him. And now Joe Rodon has it. Here's Gruev. Down the line here to Firpo. Firpo tackled, but the ball bouncing around. Now cleared. Hi, Sajal. Welcome. Road on. Now Ampadu. It's a bit of a frantic game so far, this, in the early stages. Here's Gruev as he charges forward now. Gives it to Firpo. Now Aronson. And Rodon gets it. Strauch. Gruev. You didn't really think about that. Leeds haven't conceded in the Championship since the opening day. Here's Gruev. Now Meslier. Ampadu. Strauch. Everybody's stopping. Yeah, so now, sorry, now the round of applause is for that little boy. The first one was for Sol Bamba. Now they've stopped the play. And they've got what's he called? Meslier has stopped the ball, and little Bob is having a little round of applause here. Poor thing. So yeah, Leeds just stopping for that minute, and now we're underway again. Here's Strauch. Now Rodon. Rodon here, down the line to Bogle, and then back to Nonto, and then he gets it back again. Here's Bogle going down the right-hand side. Now Aronson. Aronson with a great pass to Firpo over the opposite side. Firpo's having to go wide here. He's being tracked. Does well, Firpo. Gets the ball back here to Gruev. Gruev into Mateo Joseph's feet. Now Ampadu picks it up. Ampadu with a great ball into Solomon here on the edge of the box. Opening up to shoot. Can he get a shot away? No, he can't. He's going to have to play the ball out wide again to Nonto. Nonto cuts inside. Little ball to Mateo Joseph. And now back to Aronson on the edge of the box. There's a lot of Burnley players trying to crowd him out there, but Leeds still have the ball. Here's Firpo. Back to Gruev again. Gruev's going to shoot. Gruev! Saved by the goalkeeper there. Looked like it was going in the top corner, but the goalkeeper was able to catch that one in the end. Yeah, welcome, Rob. Rob saying Firpo's determined not to take a shot there. Yeah, he does. He just played it backwards about 10 yards when he could have tried to maybe carry on into the box or even crossed it across, but he decided to go back. But yeah, Chewy back, a lot of nice, crisp, accurate passing so far. It is nice to see that Leeds are playing at high tempo, which is also something I called for in my match preview. Leeds playing at a high tempo would give us a little bit of an edge here, hopefully. Here's O'Shea. Plays the ball down the left back. Now Jaden Anthony back again to O'Shea. Across here to Worrell. Koleosho tries to come inside, gives the ball to Fleming. He's in the box. Rodon does well there to block that ball now. It's gone out wide now. And then back into the box, and then a chipped ball into the box from their number 8. Bounces harmlessly through to Illan Meslier here. Brownhill it was that played that pass. But Leeds were able to catch that one in the end with Meslier, and certainly Leeds looking like the more dangerous team at the moment. Yeah, a little bit. Not enough on it there from Gruev. I don't think it was a curled effort, and it kind of just went straight into the goalkeeper's gloves. You need a bit of laces from that distance unless you're very accurate. Anyway, here's Strauch, and he passes it to Rodon. Now out wide to Jaden Bogle. Bogle with the ball down the line here, and then cleared out by O'Shea, and it's going to be a Leeds throw in about halfway inside the Burnley half. Good opening few minutes here, really. Leeds have been playing quite well. Mateo Joseph does give the ball away there, but Ampadu wins it back. Is it me, or is it on this Sky Sports Plus channel? Is there no scoreboard and time? It's a bit odd, really. Here's Ampadu. Now Bogle. Back to Rodon. Gruev. Now Firpo down the line here for Solomon, who is offside, and it's going to be a free kick to Burnley. Look, if we win today, it gets us another 3 points ahead of Burnley, who are obviously probably going to be a promotion rival. And obviously, yeah, it's very early on in the season, but if we can beat them and get 3 points ahead of them, well, 3 further points ahead of them, because what's the... Let me have a look at the table. Long ball down the line here from Burnley. EFL Championship. Yeah, so Burnley are 6th if they get a draw, but they'll stay 7th if we beat them, and we'll go up to joint first. Yeah, we'll go to joint first or second on goal difference if we win this. Here's Solomon down the left-hand side. Tries to cut the ball back across, but he does win Leeds a corner kick. Yeah, first corner kick of the game then. And we know that Leeds don't score these, so it's not going to be much of an issue for us. Well, and it's not going to be much of an issue for Burnley, to be honest. Because we tend not to be able to score these. It's going to be Gruev to take it then. Gruev whips it into the box. Headed back by Mateo Joseph and then cleared away by Hannibal. Only as far as Bogle, though, just inside the Leeds half, and Leeds potentially could go on the attack again here. Here's Bogle again. Now Rodon. Ampadu. See Burnley flew out there to try and get in position. Long ball forward there from Leeds, and it's gone straight into touch. Not seeing anything at the moment because it's literally just showing me Scott Parker's face, which is not what I wanted to see. Vlemin plays that one back to O'Shea. Down the line now for the left back. Actually, no, it's Jaden Anthony who's picked it up on the left-hand side. Looking for an option here. He tries to switch the play out to the other side, and he does it well. Koleosho into the box, headed down, and now Melier can catch that one very easily. Yep, shout out to Goz. Goz is saying, make sure you hit that like button, everybody. If you haven't already, hit the like button, and it massively helps me out. Yeah, Koleosho played that one into the box and then headed down by Fleming, I think it was. It was a very tame header in the end, and Melier just able to collect that one very easily. Here's Strauch. Now Ampadu, out wide to Firpo. Firpo tries to play it down the line, and a combination of blocked headers, a bit like pinball, ends up with an eventual clearance for Burnley, and it's going to be a Leeds throw-in right in front of the technical areas. Firpo looking for an option here. Throws it all the way back now to Pascal Strauch. Strauch across to Rodon. And now Gruev. Nice ball forward into Solomon. Solomon cuts inside here. He's got a man on his back. He's still going here. Looking for an option. Plays a great ball out wide here to Jaden Bogle. Jaden Bogle in the corner now, looking for an option. He's got Ampadu in support, who comes and picks it off him. Cross into the box by Ampadu. Mateo Joseph heads that one over the bar. James Trafford can walk behind his goal and catch it. And there'll be a goal kick for Burnley. But again, a good move by Leeds. Moved the ball fast. Opened up space. Switched the play. Switched the point of attack. Weren't able to get a telling touch or a good final ball on it. Goal kick then from Trafford now. Oh, Fleming might be in behind here, and Joe Rodon was all over his back there, and the referee's not giving anything. And in the end, it was a poor shot, but he was being pulled the whole time. Felt like that was probably a foul from Joe Rodon, you know. Let's have a look. Maybe it was a foul at first when he pulled his shirt, but after that it was them holding on to each other. Yeah, I think the original pull on the back of his shirt was a foul, and then after that it was a 50-50. But he probably should have been penalised for the pull. Here's Firpo now on the left-hand side. Gives the ball back to Solomon, who's almost taken his left-back position off him, and now goes to get forward. Now Strauch. Firpo. Back to Ampadu, who's just coming across the halfway line now. Long ball forward. Joe Worrell heads it away, but picked up there by Gruev. Now into Aronson's feet. Aronson down the line here to Solomon. Back again to Firpo. Inside there to Gruev, who tries to flick it around the corner for Aronson. And it's going to be a Leeds corner kick or a throw-in right in the corner. I think Aronson got wiped out there when that clearance went out. Let's have a look. Oh, I think he just stood on his toe there. Worrell thinks Worrell stood on Aronson's toe. It's actually a throw-in for Leeds here. Aronson comes and gets it off Firpo. Firpo gives it back to Aronson here. Aronson goes down the line. Still going Aronson, and he wins Leeds a corner. Good work there by Aronson. Leeds now do have a corner at last. Second corner of the game here, and it's from the same side. And looks to be probably Gruev who's going to try and whip this one in again. Yeah, it is Gruev. Ball into the box, headed on, flicked away there by the defender, and now Solomon can pick it up, but he has slipped over here, and they're away here, Burnley in behind. There's only one player back, and it's Bogle, and there's 2-on-1 here. Bogle comes across, and Strauch's trying to mark the other man. He's going to shoot. Goal, 1-0. Solomon slipped over and gave him the ball. I can't believe he's done that. Koleosho puts it into the back of the net, right into the bottom corner. Solomon's clearly got butter on the bottom of his feet. I think Bogle had no idea what to do there either. Bogle had two options there. Go towards Koleosho or go the other way towards Jaden Anthony, and he just didn't close him down enough, and he just puts it through his legs to the bottom corner, 1-0. When really Leeds have had all the chances and all the not the chances, but all the ball and all the play around the opposition box. I don't think it did come off Bogle. I think it went right through his legs. Yeah, it was a nutmeg. How disappointing. After what I think has been quite a good start, we've gone 1-0 down. Here's Gruev. We're underway again here. Strauch plays it straight into touch. Where's Hannibal being a little house? A little outhouse. Trying to wind up Strauch. Strauch's like, I'm having none of it. Long ball forward here. How disappointing. I can see why Daniel Farke's shaking his head, because he set Leeds up and we've been playing really well, and then we've gone and slipped and conceded a goal. Gruev, Ampadu, Strauch, Gruev again. Now down the line to Firpo. Into Aronson. Firpo gets it back, flicks it back out wide to Gruev. Gruev takes a nice touch, gives it back to Aronson. All the way back to Strauch. Gruev. Solomon now down the left-hand side. Cuts inside, looking for an option here. Plays the ball into Mateo Joseph. Now Firpo. Back to Gruev again. Strauch. Now Solomon gets it inside, plays it to Mateo Joseph, looks to open up his body, and now Ampadu shoots, but it's blocked there. It was never going to make it through that many players, and Ampadu can win that one back. Great challenge by Ampadu. Here's Gruev. Now Ampadu again. Intercepted there by Jaden Anthony, and now played out wide to Zion Fleming. Ball down the line here, and again Burnley come forward. Ball into the box, and Firpo can just chest that one back to Meslier. Burnley will sit back and counter all day now, yeah. They will. They will, Rob, and it's going to be frustrating. I suppose it is all night for you, isn't it? But for me, it's all day. It's only 12:53 here in the afternoon. Gruev. Strauk. Yeah, Gruev, that's what Gruev does. That's what his job is, basically, is Firpo goes high and wide and Gruev drops into left back to give an extra option there. Then Ampadu sits in that midfield on his own at times. Here's Firpo. Down the line towards Solomon, but Worrell's able to collect that one and give it back to Trafford, who clears first time. Not a convincing clearance, though, and Leeds won it back through Gruev, and then it's going to be a free kick to Leeds in the end. Here's Aronson. Down the line to Firpo here. Aronson gets it back. Looking for options here and drops it back off instead to Gruev. Now Rodon. Strauk. Firpo. Solomon tries to play it inside to Joseph, but now Aronson picks it up and Nonto's in! Goalkeeper saves it. Good save by Trafford there, but Nonto's shot with his weak foot was straight at the goalkeeper, and now they can counter-attack. Here's Koleosho out on the right-hand side. Plays a long sweeping ball in towards Fleming, who heads it back again there to Jaden Anthony. Jaden Anthony on the edge of the box. Looks to cut inside, shoots across the face of goal, and goes wide. Yeah, Aronson's having quite a good game. Nonto was in there. He should have finished that. I really think he should have finished that. Honestly, when you look at our chances, Mateo Joseph chance that came on very, very early, and then that chance from Willie Nonto there as well, we should be in the lead. We really should be in the lead. Yeah, it's disappointing, isn't it? Because they've had one chance from from a mistake where we slipped and scored, and we've created two good opportunities. Actually, no, sorry. One of them was also a slip where they give us a chance. So we should have finished that, and then we created one chance where we definitely should have scored. Here's Strauk. Rodon. Ampadu. Rodon. Strauk. Firpo. Now Strauk again. Good turn there from Solomon, and he wins Leeds a free kick just on the left wing in their half. Oh, I forgot that they'd signed Bashir Humphreys. Forgot that that's who was playing at right back. Here's Rodon. Strauk. Now Gruev. Good turn from him. He tries to play it, but Leeds win the ball back here. Here's Ampadu. Plays it into Mateo Joseph. Now Firpo inside the box. Tries to cross it, and it's taken away from him for a Leeds throw-in. Here's Gruev. Good ball to Firpo down the line. He's got Solomon and Aronson in support, but no real way of getting the ball to him. Gruev. Ampadu. Oh, Solomon should have made the run. It's going to be a goal kick there for, or offside against Solomon for Burnley. I can't believe we haven't scored yet in this game, to be honest with you. I really can't. From the way that we've been playing, yeah, it's just, Yeah, Nonto's got to finish that. Mateo Joseph's got to finish the first one. It's going to be a game of missed chances if we don't put one away soon. We've been creating them. We've created enough to be in the lead, which is the positive thing. But if you look at that from the other end of it, why haven't we scored them? Exactly, Rob. Yeah, it's not clinical enough. Here's Bogle. And then Nonto wins Leeds a throw-in. I assume Bogle will take it, or he'll just take it backwards here, yeah. Now Rodon. Now Ampadu plays it back here to Strauch and then forward again to Gruev. Here's Strauch. Now Firpo. Back again to Gruev. Now Ampadu. Back to Gruev. Nonto now picks it up in a deep position. Tries to play the ball down the line to Firpo. Tries to take it off Humphreys. And in the end, Firpo blocks it behind for a Burnley goal kick. Afternoon, CB. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, afternoon, Max, and everyone. I see Profligacy is back again. Yeah, absolutely. It's missed chances from right in front of goal both times. Really should be 2-1 up. That is often the difference, isn't it? They make a mistake. We make a mistake and slip. They punish us. They make a mistake and slip. We miss. That is sometimes the difference. His Firpo now picks the ball up in defence. Now Rodon. Strauch. Rodon. Plays it out to the right-hand side for Bogle. And now Nonto picks it up. Great run from Nonto. Still going with it. This is a Jorginho-style run. Oh, what a ball that is to Bogle by Nonto. Ball back into the box here. Mateo Joseph is trying to do something with it. He's been forced out wide here. Tries to get the ball back into the box here. Does well. Here's Aronson. Here's Bogle. Can he get a shot away? No, it's taken away by Hannibal. Cleared in the end. And now Strauch has to run across and get that one and play it all the way back because Koleosho was trying to chase him down there. And Meslier has it. But again, Leeds doing well there to get high up, to play intense football and try to open up spaces in the opposition box. Defended pretty well, though, by Burnley. Here's Gruev. Here's Aronson now. Back to Strauch. Aronson again. Now Rodon. Strauch. Here's Gruev who can come forward with it. Being challenged there by Hannibal, but the ball down the line to Solomon's offside again. That's 3 times Solomon's been offside in 28 minutes. It's not hard to keep in line with the last man. Just stay on side. Just watch the line and make the run when the ball is passed. Yeah, there was a lot of room. He's having a stinker. Strauch heads that one away. Flicked on by Solomon. Cleared away by Worrell. Up towards Meslier and Rodon heads that one away. Now Firpo wins the second ball and it's going to be a throw in to Burnley here. Firpo stamps on a balloon there. Here's Worrell. Across to Humphreys. Back to Worrell again. Now to Trafford. Leeds with all of the game's offsides. 4 offsides to their 0. Here's O'Shea. Yeah, hi Mr. P, welcome to the chat. Another Leeds Lately member, of course. We've got 123 people in here now and only 51 likes, so if you could hit that like button, that would really help me out. Let's try and get us up to 100 likes. Only need 49 of you to like it. Firpo then throws that one to Strauch. Now Rodon. To Bogle. Inside to Nonto, but it's been taken off him. And now they come forward. Here's Fleming. And he's got 4 or 5 in support here. Leeds have got players back, but they're in the box now. Brownhill tries to flick it across. Jayden Anthony in the box. Blocked there by Leeds. In the nick of time, Jayden Anthony nearly come back to haunt us. Don't know who got that block. It was Rodon. Rodon blocks it right in front of the goalkeeper. Jayden Anthony never looked this good for us. No, me too, Mr. P. I'm hoping that we come back in this game because we've had chances. It's not like we've been playing badly. We just had a slip has led to a goal. Ball into the box, headed away there, and it's going to be a Leeds goal kick. On which side, Clive? Are you talking about Burnley or us? Yeah, Worrell just heads that one wide. Robert Wetzel as well. Thanks for joining us, Robert, one of our Leeds Lately members. Saying we'll score if we get to 100 likes. And Rob Bailey saying he looked unstoppable in his first few appearances off the bench and then just disappeared. Talking about Jayden Anthony, of course, there. Here's Melier. Now Bogle. Nonto inside to Brendan Aronson. Now Firpo. Leeds can come forward here. Few numbers. Here's Solomon. Chance to get the ball in the box. Puts it to the back post. And then Bogle tries to head it back across, but he was always backpedaling and it goes safely into James Trafford's hands. Yeah, the ball was just too far across the box and then Bogle was never able to direct that back in. It's going to be a free kick, and is he going to be a yellow card to Junior Firpo here? Fairly early on to get a yellow card. Yeah, Firpo just grabs his shirt there. It is a yellow card, but... Firpo, well, he used to love an early yellow card. He doesn't seem to do it as much anymore. I don't know what you mean, LUFC 19-20-20, because we should be 2-1 up. We've created some decent chances. Two one-on-ones with the goalkeeper where we should have scored. So I don't think there's much to complain about in terms of what we're creating. Here's Hannibal, looking for options. Plays it all the way outside to Koleosho on the right, up against Aronson. Tries to cross it in, gets it in. Strauch heads that one away, and now Gruev can flick that one even further. Headed away again by Burnley, and then it's going to be a Leeds throw-in the left-back position. Mr. P saying, why do we need all our players in the opposition half when we're attacking? Surely the back two could stay back a bit. They do a little bit. They stay on the halfway line as a bit of a rest defence. But the problem is if they stay too far back, you've got a too big a gap between the midfield and the defence. And then the opposition have a chance to run at you, whereas you want to be in a position where you can come and meet the ball. Here's Bogle. Now Nonto down the right-hand side. Looking for an option as he cuts inside across the box and gives it to Gruev. Dropped off to Ampadu, who plays that one out wide. To Aronson, who heads it up inside the box. Is the ball going to drop to a Leeds player here? It is his Ampadu, and now Gruev plays it back to Firpo. Firpo into Aronson. Aronson pushed over there and a free kick for Leeds on the edge of the box. No, it's going to be advantage. Here's Solomon. Back to Aronson. Aronson turns. Back to Firpo now. Firpo tries to play it into the box. Deflected away to Gruev, and now Strauch. I'd like to see Ramazani, in this game to try and go one-on-one and stretch the play. Here's Aronson. Aronson plays it into Nonto, but now Solomon in the box. Solomon's fouled there in the box, and they've been given a corner kick, Leeds, here, when really it should have been a penalty. I think it should have been a penalty for a foul on Solomon there. Let's have a look. Ball played into the box. Solomon picks it up here. It's a penalty. Solomon inside the box here, and then Worrell goes through the back of his ankle. It's a penalty. Should have been a penalty, that. It's a corner, though, instead. Oh, what's Gruev doing? Are they taking it from the other side? Or is the linesman and the referee having a conversation here? Yellow card for someone. Don't know who it's for yet. For Hannibal, I think. Hannibal got himself a yellow card there. I don't know why. Yeah, that should have been a penalty. I don't know what. I genuinely do not have a clue what is going on. No, he's not the one who fouled Aronson. It was Worrell that fouled Aronson. Gruev then to take this corner kick. Whips it into the box. Goes all the way out to the back post, and it's going to be Hannibal who's the one to pick it up here. And he goes past Aronson with ease. Great challenge there by Ethan Ampadu, but Ethan Ampadu has gone down holding his ankle. I think Ampadu won the ball there. Really good challenge, but I don't know if Hannibal went over the top of it onto his ankle or what. Yeah, he goes past, and then Ampadu comes across. Great challenge, and then, oh yeah, it's just, he just doesn't even allow your leg to follow through. It just stops dead. Yeah, that's going to really hurt his ankle. Ampadu's still down here, Yeah, you don't want an injury to him. Like the commentators just said, he started every game for us last season. He's a mainstay of this side. I think you bring on Altanaka, don't you, if he goes off, though, and Gruev stays a bit more defensive. That is a penalty. I think Hannibal came in behind and put his head to Solomon, and that's why he got himself a yellow card. Yeah, I think Tanaka could be very helpful in this team, in this game. I don't think it counts as a headbutt, really, does it? But he just put his head together like this. I don't really know what that does. What's the point of that? Yeah, Ampadu's still down here. This is not good. Could be ankle ligaments or anything. What do you think, Rob? I know you're a physio, are you? Or no, sorry, you're a chiropractor. I always get that wrong. What do you think he might have done, judging by the way he's holding his ankle there, Rob? Because I think it looks like he's holding just underneath his shin, just above his ankle. Concerned by the fact he raised his hand very quickly, yeah. I mean, it could be a very, bad impact injury, just a really bad knock that just really hurts, but it could be something a bit worse. So, Justin, what they do is, if you look at his other leg now, if you get a chance to, what they do is they actually cut off their sock. So the sock doesn't have a foot on it. Oh, there's Will Ferrell. It doesn't actually have a sock on it. Yeah, Eddie Gray there, Parag, Angus Kinnear, Will Ferrell. Anyway, yeah, they don't wear the sock with the actual foot part on. They wear their own socks underneath, and then they cut off, so it's just like a tube of a sock, so that they can, I don't know, they prefer wearing the other socks on their feet. I don't know, it's weird, modern footballer thing to do. We're underway here again, though, and Ampadu is on the sideline waiting to come back on, and he does now join the pitch again, and Leeds fans clapping him coming back on. Here's Bashir Humphreys with a long ball down the line. And Strauch does very well to send Koleosho the wrong way. And now Gruev tries to play the ball. It wasn't Koleosho, it was a Hannibal. And Gruev tried to play the ball forward. But it's going to be a Leeds free kick here. I don't really know why, but either way, we've got a free kick. Here's Rodon. Now Meslier. Rodon. Meslier to Rodon here. Here's Nonto. Plays it back inside to Ampadu here. Long clipped ball out to the wing for Junior Firpo to pick up. He's played a little ball over the top for Solomon. Good turn there by Solomon. Now Ampadu. Ampadu shoots. Absolute slice. Absolute ice in a slice there. Properly, almost an air shot, but he must have just skimmed the edge of the ball with it. And it's gone spinning off. Mr. P just having some sort of panic attack every time, what's his face? Joe Rodon gets the ball. Long ball forward there from Trafford. Headed away by Bogle. And now Nonto with a good foot there. But ends up eventually going back to Bogle again. Good little Maradona twist there from Brendan Aronson. Long ball forward from Ampadu towards Solomon, but Trafford can go and pick that one up. Trafford puts that one down on the floor and then sends it long. Strauch. Nice little flick there from Jaden Anthony. Gets it back again, but now Nonto takes it off him, and then Anthony fouls Nonto, and it's going to be a Leeds free kick. Yeah, Joseph has been really quiet. He's tried to come short a few times, but I think his issue is that he's getting crowded out so much by how many defenders they've got back. And this is what I talked about in the preview. If we have enough rotations and third man runs, the issue is, I think Altanaka brings a lot to this game. I think if Altanaka comes on for, well, I would have said Gruev, but if Ampadu's going to be injured, Gruev stays back a bit. Tanaka is the one that then goes forward. He adds a little bit of something extra and adds some support for Mateo Joseph making those third man runs, or potentially opening up space for him, or Mateo Joseph opening up space for Tanaka himself. So I think we need more runs from midfield into that attack, because otherwise we're just going to get Mateo Joseph completely crowded out. Here's Nonto, though. Receives the ball off Mateo Joseph. Now he tries to go down the line. Here's Brendan Aronson, who's just done a little flick without looking there. Going to be a throw in there to Burnley after Gruev headed that one away. Yeah, 4 minutes injury time. Thanks, William Williams. I forgot to say that. 4 minutes injury time on top of this half. Yeah, that's what I mean, Chewy. That's what I think would work. If Ampadu is gonna, it's not worth risking him, is it? Letting it swell up at half time and then him carrying on. I think he might be subbed at half time, Ampadu, for Tanaka. But knowing Farker, he'll probably bring on Rothwell. Headed away there by Rodon. Now away by Ampadu. Teo Joseph trying to chase that down. They've run away. They've run into each other. What? Oh, it's a free kick to Leeds. Thank God for that. I thought 2 Burnley players ran into each other and the linesman went like that and waved his flag. So I was like, well, hold on a sec. How's that a foul on? Oh, I think Worrell handballed it. Yeah, Worrell handballed it. That's why Leeds have got a free kick. Well, wouldn't now be a good time to score? Yeah, that's a good shout, Isaac. Ramazani as well would be a good one to bring on. Long ball into the box from Aronson. I think Ampadu basically cleared it for them then. Aronson gives it to Bogle. Now Gruev and Strauch. Leeds dealt with that well. Now they can potentially come forward again. Maybe one last attack before half-time. Here's Solomon on the left. Now Firpo. Inside to Mateo Joseph, who has now gone outside as almost a bit of a winger. Gives it to Gruev, pokes it back. Gruev, poor ball from Nonto, and they can pick it up all the way back to the goalkeeper, who's going to send it long. And I think Leeds are going to have to try and build again right from the start. Headed away by Rodon. Oh my God. Referee. Joe Rodon cannot believe that Hannibal's gone down there to win a free kick. Typical Man United player. Literally, Rodon just put his arms out to stop Hannibal walking into him, and Hannibal goes... falls on the floor. What a joke. This free kick then. Going to be taken into the box now for Burnley. Headed away by Joe Rodon. The referee was about to blow his whistle there, but doesn't. And now Leeds are on the counter-attack here. Here's Solomon. Down the line to Brendan Aronson. Cuts inside. He's going to have to go backwards and the half-time whistle's going to go. No, not quite yet. Come on, Grove, get the ball forward. You've only got about 5 seconds. Come on, Nonto. Down the line. Crosses it in. It's going to be a Leeds corner. One last chance before half-time. Leeds get a corner. Aronson got Player of the Month for August. Well deserved. I thought he played really well. I think he's been really good since he come back. Yeah, but that's what zonal marking is, Clive, isn't it? It's marking the space where you think the ball's going to go or where the opposition's going to go. Brendan Aronson, ball into the box. Headed! Pascal Strauch, as always. 50p heads it off target. Gets very annoyed at himself. That's going to be half-time then. I'm just going to go for my comfort break and I'll be back very shortly. Let me know what you think of that first half down in the comments below. We're back very, very shortly. Hello. I am back. Come on, Strouk. Our only threat from corners, though. Yeah. Can we change up our corner routines? Yeah, I think, look, Strouk's the only player who ever gets... I'm surprised Rodon doesn't get on the end of corners more, but Strouk just doesn't get on... he does get on the end of it, but he just puts it into the crowd every time, or over the bar, or wide. He just cannot get a header on target from a corner. Pascal Strouk, he's got an absolute 50 pence head. The old 50 penneth brain. Our only threat from corners. Rob saying it's hard to see how Burnley can simply hold on for like this for another 45 minutes. Yeah, look, 74.3% possession to Leeds, 8 shots, 2 on target, 1 clear-cut chance. I think that should count as 2 clear-cut chances, to be honest. I understand how it doesn't. But look, yeah, pretty much we've been ahead on everything. Grace McPhee is saying, I think Aronson has been good since he came back. So do I. I think Aronson has been really good. I think he set up that chance for Nonto very well. Good vision from him, good pass through. And obviously Nonto had that shot saved by Trafford and probably should have done better. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Aronson. I'd like him to be a bit more positive at times. There is some times where you think he could go forward and he kind of turns around and comes backwards. But I think overall he's been very good, and I've been impressed with him as our number 10. Rad Music Chat, Ben, welcome to the stream. Ben saying that we do not deserve to be down. No, I mean, we should have scored in the opening, 30 seconds or so when Matteo Joseph had that chance. We should have scored a good few, really. And then, of course, the penalty and the Nonto chance. We should be 3-1 up, really, if we'd actually taken our chances. Chewbacca saying 18 touches in the box and 4 corners proves we're actually threatening, but they are well organised, are back in numbers and making chances difficult. Yeah, they are, and that's what I said in my preview. There's going to be a lot of times where it looks like Leeds might be able to get a chance, but there's so many players back that they just get blocked. So Giles says, I can see Burnley scoring early in the second half. Let's hope not. I can see what you mean, though. Rad Music Chat, Ben saying, yup, agreed. Trafford is a class keeper. Yeah, he's decent, but I do think that we could have scored easily 3 past him. And also, I think there's a lot of Burnley fans were complaining about him last season, about how bad he was in the Prem. So you never know, really. Ben saying for years now we've had missed chances be our issue. Yeah, I mean, Joel Peru is clinical, but would he have even got in that position that Matteo Joseph got in? Because he's simply so slow. I think he would have been caught up. Now, where are we going? So Giles saying should have been a penalty for us for a foul on Solomon, which is what also Wayne Dawson said. Welcome, Wayne, as well, another Leeds Lately member. 100% a penalty and 2 clear chances. Should be in front, and Solomon has been our key player. I don't agree with Solomon being our key player. I think Solomon's actually been quite poor in this game. But I do think we've created some key chances, some opportunities to score, and really that should have been a penalty, and we should have put the ball in the back of the net from our other chances as well. So we should be 3-1 up. It's annoying to see that we have the chances we have and we don't manage to put them away. Like Karen's saying, their chances have to be put away. When you get these opportunities that we get, the ball in the box, with the chance to shoot, you've got to score at least one of them. You've got to score at least one of them, 1 or 2 of those big chances that we've had. Yeah, Bogle's been supplied well, hasn't he? Justin O'Dell echoing what I kind of wanted to happen, not in the first half, but when I was thinking of it was the first half. I'd like to see Tanaka come on in this game and Ramazani, because I think they offer something a little bit different, like from the players that we've got. And Ramazani's a little bit more of a Dan James, but maybe better at dribbling. And Tanaka just gives you a little bit more going forward as well. Luton are winning 1-0 against Millwall. Oxford 0, Stoke City 0, and of course in this game Leeds United 0, Burnley 1. Yep, over 100 in the house, only 76 likes though, so when you hit 24 more likes, I will shut up about it. Ref robbed us of a penalty, Karen saying. Sajal saying he'd like to see Tanaka come on fairly early in the second half. Yeah, now look, I think Ampadu's one where you might want to take him off so that he doesn't make it any worse. Because you can't have Ampadu getting injured for any prolonged period of time, because he's one of our best players and he pretty much plays every game for us. Well, he did last season. He played every single game. Ramazani has a Sinistera vibe. Not in my opinion. I think Ramazani is a little bit more... Ramazani's the type of player who's got explosive pace. I don't particularly think Dan James is explosive, if you get what I mean. Like, he builds up a head of steam, Dan James. He's rapid, but he's not like sprinter rapid, as in like off the marks, you just go. Ramazani is like, he's got the ball here, he knocks it past you and he's absolutely gone. And that kind of explosive pace to be able to get past someone is massively helpful for open up spaces in behind. And so I think Ramazani offers us something different, especially to what Solomon offers us on that left-hand side. Wayne Dawson saying getting caught on the break worries me. Let's hope Leeds can create more chances. Yeah, I mean, I think that was always the way they were going to play. They were always going to be trying to play on the counter-attack against us, but we just have to take advantage of the possession that we do have. We've got the ball so much. We would need to be able to finish some of these chances. Grace McPhee saying, I feel bad for Ethan, as in Ampadu, because it's his birthday today and they're probably going to lose. Well, I didn't realise it was his birthday, actually. So happy birthday, Ethan Ampadu. But, yeah, I hope he doesn't get injured on his birthday, because that would be very annoying for him. But, yeah, of course, it might be a good idea to take him off before he makes it any worse, because we need him for the rest of this season. We really do. Dan James would run the 400 metres and Largy the 2. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe that I'm going for with that. He's explosive off the mark, like a proper sprinter, Ramazani. Oh, we've got some even further comparisons. Chewbacca saying Ramazani is like my brother's old XR2 with a 1300 Escort gearbox. Not the fastest top speed, but the acceleration was effing mental. I'll take your word for it, Chewy. I'll take your word for that very, very niche reference. Hi, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. No thanks, Ding Dong Sports. We don't have other people coming in here and advertising stuff. Hopefully our subs are not going to be laboured as Daniel Farker laboured like late on. So we have choices now. Ramazani, Schmidt, Tanaka could add a certain something to our attack. Definitely. We've got options. Look, at the start of the season when we'd sold some of our players, like especially in like maybe the West Brom game and games like that, we just looked like we didn't really have anyone to bring off the bench, which was then when it was like, oh, so what do we do now? Whereas now we've got players we can definitely bring off the bench. Ramazani, Schmidt, Tanaka, Byram, Gelhardt, DeBayo, Rothwell are all out there at the moment with Peru warming up. Not actually. Usually, if somebody's going to be brought on at half time, they get the old, whatever they call it, the old hooked finger, come in here, and Farker will bring them into the changing rooms and tell him what he wants them to do. So if they were coming on at half time, they wouldn't still be out there on the pitch. Oh, Schmidt. I forgot about Schmidt. Yeah, Schmidt's good as well. Left and right. Unfortunately, I wasn't Clive, so therefore, for me, it is niche. Because that was like 1980 was 17 years before I was born, so I wouldn't have remembered that. White Swan saying we are in this game, hoping Hannibal gets another yellow. Yeah, he seems like a bit of a hothead, so there's a chance that we can wind him up to it. Jeff Biss saying, is Ampadu injured? He picked up a knock, went down off the pitch and was brought back on after a while, but I'm not sure whether he's going to carry on or not. Yes, Schmidt is a defender, William Williams. He's a right-footed left-back who's played mostly left-back for St Gallen. He can play right-back, and he's also played in holding midfield as well. But left or right-back is his thing, really. Two holding midfielders drives me mad. It really does, especially when we have Ampadu who can do the Phillips role. I know what you mean, Clive, but if you look around the world of football, most teams play with two holding midfielders, and in this system we're not necessarily actually playing with two holding midfielders. It's meant to be that one of them's a number 8 that gets forward, which is where Tanaka comes in. He's supposed to play in that what looks like on paper a holding role, but he's actually more of a number 8 next to a holding midfielder so that he can get forward and back. That was the whole point of why Farke wanted Tanaka last summer to come in and do that job, and we ended up going and getting Glenn Kamara instead. And obviously Glenn Kamara was a good central midfielder, but he wasn't particularly an attacking threat in any way. Even with his passing, he was kind of like a guy who keeps everything going. It does look like it's hammering it down at Elland Road, to be fair. That's why the pitch was maybe so wet. Their Sky cameras are focusing on the tunnel, so perhaps we will see some players come out shortly. See some Burnley staff coming out, but no players at the moment. Tell you what, though. Wayne Dawson saying that Hannibal is on a yellow and looks easily irritable. Yeah, he does. Hopefully he gets another one. By the way, I've been wanting club football to come back this entire international break because we've been not able to watch Leeds or anything. And then when we come in, watch Leeds again, it's awful. I mean, Leeds haven't been bad, but it's still just, at times, it's just not that enjoyable to watch, is it? Because you're losing. You get moments in football where you score a goal and you go, yes, celebrate. But then the rest of it's just anxiety the whole time. What was I going to say then? Oh, Leeds are coming back out onto the pitch now. It's even worse when you're in the Premier League because you lose pretty much every game. Soon be another international break. When is the next one? Because I really struggled to make videos in that time. It was like, how am I going to... What is there to talk about when nothing's happening? Looks like Ampadu's staying on. Yeah, it does look that way. Yeah, I mean, it's Koleosho who's doing that Vitinho role, but my video that I made yesterday about Vitinho, well, not about Vitinho, about their whole team and about the fact that Vitinho were doing that job. Apparently he left a few weeks ago, so... oh, well. Yeah, not finishing clinically. Yeah, thanks, Karen. October or November, one of them. I hate the international break. Underway here in the second half. Now Road on. Strauch. Gruev down the line to Firpo here. Tries to poke it down the line, but it's going to be a Leeds throw-in after it's taken out by Humphreys. Mateo Joseph's come deep to win that one back. Drops it off to Rodon. Out wide now to Bogle. Bogle to Nonto down the line. Nonto cuts inside. Drops it back off, though, to Ampadu, and then Ampadu's giving it straight to Brownhill. And now Hannibal tries to play it down the line here to Koleosho, but Leeds have won it back. Here's Solomon, back to Firpo, now Gruev. October and November? Or is it like end of October, start of November? Gruev, now Rodon. To be fair, I'm going on holiday in November, so I think there's one then actually. Here's Nonto. Aronson did get shoved there, but nothing given. Bogle. Out wide there now for Firpo. Back to Solomon. Tries to play it, but it's a poor pass and it's taken away by Burnley. Firpo wins it back though from a Gruev's header. Just Paris. Justin. Cross into the box there by Solomon was a slice and just went over the bar. Very poor cross. Bogle trying to win that one back, but the back heel's gone past, and now the ball down the line to Fleming. Can Rodon get there? He can. He plays the ball back to Meslier well there. Here's Rodon. Ampadu tries to play down the line there, but it's cut out and it's going to be a Leeds throw-in. Here's Gruev. Now Rodon. Bogle. Ampadu. Back to Rodon. Now across to Strauch. Rodon here. Aronson tried to get through there, but cleared away. Long ball forward here, and Mateo Joseph tried to get on the end of it, but it's going to be cleared here. Oh no, cleared off the back of Mateo Joseph, and it's going to be a throw-in. Sorry, a goal kick to Trafford. Header forward there by Strauch. Cleared away though by Burnley over to Koleosho, but now won back by a combination of Firpo and Gruev. Gruev tries to play a ball through, goes to no one. The goalkeeper picks it up. Yeah, well, I would have thought Tanaka for Gruev, but just given the fact that Ampadu picked up that knock, I don't know how bad it's going to be. Oh, Hannibal dived. Don't know what he's doing. Just carry on playing. Here's Solomon. Now Firpo. Now Gruev. Across to Rodon. Strauch. Rodon again. Nonto goes to shoot from distance. Pretty sure it hit Firpo and went wide. Goal kick. Should have played the ball one more out wide again, instead of going for a shot from there, Nonto. Commentator talking about a collective lack of pace that Leeds have in this team without Dan James, but Ramazani's on the bench. I guess he means in this team that's playing right now. Yeah. Tanaka for Gruev then for me, Rob. Leeds have won the ball back here. Here's Gruev. Back to Solomon. Have you noticed that Solomon barely ever crosses it in? He just tries to pass it short. Here's Solomon. Back to Mateo Joseph, who shoots from distance. Really good diving save there by James Trafford. That was going in the top corner. That was a really good strike there from Mateo Joseph. Just took a snapshot and it was going right in the far corner. Here's Nonto. Now Aronson shoots, it's deflected away. Nonto's going to have to try and get there before Anthony. It's a poor challenge from Nonto. It's going to be a yellow card there, I think, for that challenge on Jayden Anthony. Referee's going to show him a white card. Oh no, it's just the back of the card where he can write his notes. Was a good save. Was a good save. Yeah, Nonto just takes him out. It's a decent strike from... it's a decent strike from him. Mateo Joseph there, and then a good save. I think 60 minutes for me is when I will be bringing on the subs. Or even 55th at this rate. Here's Koleosho. Plays it down the line there. Fleming was offside for me. Well, here's Koleosho again. Ampadu does really well to take that away from him. Plays the ball out wide here. Good turn by Solomon. Oh no, what's going on? Leeds free kick or something. It was definitely Fleming was definitely offside. Here's Strauch. Rodon. Here's Bogle now. Good ball from him to Solomon. He's got Firpo outside him. Plays it to Firpo. Firpo, can he get across the box? It's going to be a Leeds corner kick. Come on, Strauch. Get your head on top of it and hit it with the actual flat side of the 50p rather than hitting it on a corner of your head. Gruev to take this one into the box. Flicked on. It's going to be a Leeds corner again. Oh, Firpo's got himself cut open there. I mean, he's probably going to bleed all over his white Leeds shirt, so he probably wants to wrap that up. Or at least put a plaster on it or something. Gruev again. Whips it in. Again to the front post. Mateo Joseph does well to get it back to Gruev, who puts it back into the box. Cleared. And it's going to go out for a throw-in, I think. And it does in the end. What are the chances that we will ever... I think there's a bet can be made on request a bet. Not that I'm a gambling man or I want to promote gambling in any way. But I certainly think there's a Leeds to never ever score a corner again. He's probably worth 50p. Here's Solomon. His pass cut out again. It's going to be a Leeds throw-in. Okay, let's say within 50 years, Chewy. Nonto drops it back off to Rodon. Strauch now. I think we might get to 500 corners before we score one, which will probably be a record. But I think we scored directly from a corner from Jorginho against... We scored one from Byram and one from Jorginho, one against Leicester and one against Norwich during the season. So maybe the only person who can score from corners is Byram and he's not on the pitch. Here's Ampadu. Carries it forward a little bit. Poor pass from him and now he's given the ball away. Good tackle though by Mateo Joseph. Now Brendan Aronson. Still trying to go on with it, but it falls over there. Now Rodon's made a mistake and won the tackle back. A little bit messy at the moment, but Nonto here with the ball. Gives it to Aronson. Ampadu. Mateo Joseph trying to find a way for the ball to get through. He's still got the ball, Mateo Joseph here. Here's Solomon in the corner of the box. Ampadu. Gruev. Plays it out wide now to Bogle. Back to Gruev. Now Nonto. Nonto still going here. Still going, Nonto. Tries to shoot. He's off balance in the end and just slices it into the crowd. That's a long time. Since McAllister left is a long time. Yeah, Nonto just slips, kind of just off balance, goes for a swing at it and just slices it into the crowd. James Trafford. Sorry, I'm just listening to this. Feel like someone might have just thrown something at James Trafford. The back of his head, because I don't know what else would have hurt the back of his head, so obviously we don't encourage that in any way. It's stupid behaviour. Throwing things. Firpo. Solomon. Little chipped through ball into Nonto, who's... Is it offside? The ball came over the top. Nonto was in miles of space, took it around the goalkeeper and put it in the net, but it was offside, and it was a very weird one. I don't think the linesman put his flag up for ages. Yeah, he is offside there, Nonto. Oh no, he did put it up fairly soon. Good finish from him going around the goalkeeper, but... To be fair, I don't think the whistle went Rob until after he'd put it in the net. It was the referee who didn't notice the linesman more than Nonto, who carried on after the whistle had gone. Gruev battling in the midfield for it, and Leeds have won it back. Mateo Joseph now. Drops it off here to Firpo. Down the line to Solomon now, up against Bashir Humphreys. Goes past him. Can he get the ball in the box? It's a poor pass, but it comes to the edge and then slid out there. Ampadu's gone in for a slide with Brownhill, I think it was, yeah. And it's going to be a yellow card, I think, there to Ampadu. Yeah, that is true, Chewy. We're top of the possession league. You'll never sing that. He pulled out of that, Ampadu. He knew it was going to hurt him if he'd gone studs up, so he pulled his studs away and just kind of skimmed him with his thigh. So, basically, grow up, Josh Brownhill. Here's Brownhill, who receives the ball remarkably, has made a miraculous recovery from that. Here's Worrell. Now Humphreys being closed down here and almost tackled there by a couple of Leeds players. Long ball down the line here has gone out for a Leeds throw-in. Firpo knocks that one all the way back to Joe Rodon now. Here's Strauch. My God. Mark, how is that possible? How can you possibly blame Bamford when Bamford's not even in the squad? Long ball forward here for Koleosho, and Meslier is able to come out and clear that one. Good awareness there from Meslier. I think he actually kicks a leg out and kicks Koleosho on purpose there. Koleosho's up on his feet again. Throw in taken by Humphreys all the way back to Worrell. And now across to O'Shea. It is O'Shea, isn't it? Their centre-back, Dara O'Shea. Oh my god, it's not even O'Shea, it's Esteva. Esteva? I don't know where I got that from. Doesn't he play for Southampton, O'Shea? It's Esteva? Esteve? I don't know. Completely different player to who I thought I was talking about. Here's Fleming. Good tackle there, though, by Bogle. And then the referee gives a free kick for it. What a load of... Free kick then. Esteve. Don't know. One of them. Don't know, but I'd like to see some subs for Leeds soon. We seem to be going off the boil a little bit. Good. Oh, it is Esteve. Now Anthony down the left-hand side up against Bogle, trying to get the ball into the box. Plays it back, though, here. Good tackle there, though. Here's Ampadu, and Leeds can come forward now. He's got Nonto down the right-hand side. Great ball to Nonto. Tackled there, though, by the fullback, but Leeds can get the ball again here. It has just slowed things down a little bit. Here's Nonto. Trying to come inside the box. And then... Oh, good strike by Ampadu. And then tipped over the bar by... Trafford there. I'm not sure that was going in, you know. I think that was going over anyway, and then he tipped it over. I think that was going over anyway. It wasn't a great strike. Head into... Oh, the corner came into the box there, and Leeds nearly get on the end of it. Can Solomon get this one back into the box here? Here's Aronson. He goes to shoot. Deflected past the post. What is it? A goal kick, I think, after Aronson's shot. Yeah, it gets dropped back off to Aronson. He takes a little touch and has a shot. I'm pretty sure it took a deflection. Yeah, came off Joe Worrell. Burnley are making their first substitution. Koleosho is coming off and Sarmiento is coming on. Jeremy Sarmiento, that is coming on for them. On loan here from, well, on loan at Burnley from Brighton. So the goal scorer for Burnley is now off. Long ball forward here from Trafford. Strauch heads it away. Now Bogle clears. Up towards Mateo Joseph, but it's going to bounce all the way through to Worrell. And Worrell's just had to knock that one into the crowd there. So hello. It happened again. Bear with me. If I go again, then you know why. But yes, I am back. I'm not gonna bother with the timer for now. 67th minute. I'm gonna sort that out in a little bit. Leeds are making some substitutions. Joe Rothwell and Joel Peru are coming on. The two players that we didn't mention as ones that should come on. It should have been Tanaka and Ramazani. But instead we're bringing on Rothwell and Peru. Ampadu and Aronson are off. And we're playing Joel Peru in the number 10. Oh, God. Well, here's James Trafford with the ball. Trafford. Worrell plays that one up the line and then back again to Humphreys. Here's Worrell again. Now Trafford. To Brownhill and then back to Trafford again. Rothwell came on with him. Leeds have won the ball back here. Here's Bogle. Now Joel Peru. Wins Leeds a corner. Come on. Let's get Joel Peru on this header. First thing he does, win a corner, then head it in the back of the net. That would be ideal. Only 5 likes we need, everyone, by the way. Here's Rothwell getting ready to cross this one in. Rothwell. He's bouncing around in the box. Here's Firpo to Solomon on the edge. Back again to Rothwell. Drops it off here to Gruev. Joel Peru now. Crosses it into the box. Headed on by Rodon. It's going towards the corner flag here. Solomon against Sarmiento, and it's going to be a free kick because Solomon fouled Sarmiento. There's no need to foul him there. Yeah, I know the time is gone. I'm not going to worry about that for now because I feel like that may be one of the things that causes the. I've got no idea. I still can't figure it out. It's really irritating me. So I'm just going to leave the timer for the rest of this game, I think. But we're in the 70th minute. Yeah, not a great game for Will Ferrell to come and watch, is it? By the way. I mean, I don't just want to look at Will Ferrell the entire game. I would like to watch the football. Rob, that's not his wife. That's his best friend. Yeah, we're a bit laboured now. We're struggling a little bit, and I think the other substitutions that we suggested would have been much better options. Here's Melier. Plays it out now to Strauch. Plays it down the line to Firpo. Inside here to Rothwell, who's had the ball taken off him. But Mateo Joseph wins it back well. Here's Firpo again. Ball taken off him. Still managed to get it back to Mateo Joseph, though. Here's Mateo Joseph coming forward now. Gives it to Manuel Solomon and now cuts inside. Here's Nonto. Now Firpo tries to give it back to Nonto, but Bashir Humphreys is able to nearly get that one away, but it's going to be a throw into Leeds. Here's Mateo Joseph trying to battle for it in the corner. Leeds nearly won that. Oh, they have won it back. Here's Nonto. Good tackle, though, there by, I think, Laurent. And then a tackle by Strauch. Goes out for a Leeds throw-in. Sorry, a Burnley throw-in. Mark, you haven't got a God-given right for me to read out your comment. Like, I don't have to do anything, so get gone. Call me a tool just because I didn't read out your comment. Grow up. Leeds fans giving Hannibal abuse as he leaves, and he's going like this and walking around going, enjoying himself. Rothwell was an interesting choice. I mean, Rothwell is also that number 8, but Tanaka has been brought in to be a better number 8 than Rothwell, so I don't really know why he's getting on ahead of Tanaka. Here's Gruev. Now Rodon. Gruev again. Chipped ball forward up towards Firpo, but headed away by Humphreys. But Firpo does manage to shield that out for a go-in for a throw-in. I mean, how old is Tanaka, though? Because he's not that young, isn't he? Gruev. Rodon. Yeah, to be fair, Tanaka did... Oh, he didn't play in the last game, though, did he? Tanaka, he didn't get on. Here's Rothwell. Long ball forward here. Great ball up towards Nonto, who chests it down with a fantastic touch. I'm sure Tanaka could manage 20 minutes. Yeah, he is on the bench, Sajal. It's a great touch there from Nonto, and then he tries to go past Sarmiento and he just wipes him out. It's going to be a Leeds free kick. A decent position. We were very good in that first half. I think we've definitely gone off the boil a lot in this second. Gruev then getting ready to put this one in the box. Still looking at his options here, Gruev. Let's hope it's not front post. Puts it in towards the back post. Rodon can't. He just missed the ball. We just can't get a header on it. Yeah, so that's still fairly experienced, 26, Karen, isn't it? It's not as if he's going for... I mean, how old's Rothwell? I think Rothwell's only 28, 29. So he's only a couple of years older than him. So I don't think it can be experience over youth. Because he's not that youthful. He's my age. Ball down the line there, and it's going to be a Leeds United throw-in. Here's Gruev. Come on, Leeds, get a goal before the end of this game. Oh, my God, poor pass there from Strauch, and now Humphreys is able to charge forward with it. He's not got many options on. He's going to have to try and take on Pascal Strauch, who tackles him very easily. Yeah, that's true, Chewy. He does have... Not that young for a footballer, though, is it, Penny, when we're talking about having experience and stuff, if he's been around for a good few years playing. It's not like you're bringing on a 21-year-old, is it? Firpo clears that one away. Now, we did enough in the first half to be able to have won this game, but we're just not... And I haven't been massively impressed with Burnley. But again, are they just being good enough to get the job done? Firpo's going to shield that one out for a Leeds goal kick. Looks like some substitutions now. Hopefully it's from Leeds, but I would imagine it's probably from... Oh, no, Leeds. Byram's coming on. And Ramazani's coming on. I don't get it. Yeah, it's 77th minute, so 13 minutes left. Ramazani's coming on for Solomon, maybe. Yeah, Solomon, which makes sense. Solomon hasn't had a great game, and also Nonto's been pretty good, so I'd bring on Ramazani down the left. I don't get why Byram would be coming on over Schmidt when we signed Schmidt to be a good left-back option. Rodon. Bogle down the line to Nonto. Bogle gets it back into Mateo Joseph. Worrell goes through the back of him there. Surely that was a foul. Yeah, Firpo comes off for it because he was on a yellow, but... You could bring on Schmidt, who plays in that position. Yeah, but I think it can be overestimated sometimes. Like, if you're a good player, you're a good player. Experience is such an arbitrary thing. It's just like something. It's just something people say. Rodon and whoever that was for Burnley have just had a real clash of heads there and are both struggling here. So... Hopefully they're both okay. I don't really know what happened there. I think they both just went up for it and Yeah, they've both gone down here after the clash. I think it might be Brownhill. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens here because Rodon's down and so is the Burnley player. I think we've only really got... Now that Ampadu's been taken off especially, I think we've only really got Dubayo who can come on and play centre-back. Or you put Byram in centre-back and you put Schmidt at right-back or left-back. Yeah, ooh, nasty one. Yeah, nasty one there. Head collision. I'm pretty sure Rodon and Brownhill's temples collided pretty hard there, so that's going to be a horrible one, yeah. I would imagine that either one or both of them have got to come off here because they both could potentially have a concussion. I would imagine that Leeds would potentially put Byram at centre-back and Schmidt on at left-back. I can't believe we slipped and they ran up the pitch and scored. So unlucky, so poor at the same time. I don't know why you would take Aronson off in that midfield. It makes no sense to me. Well, we've got 10 minutes plus whatever's added on to try and get this... 10 minutes plus whatever's added on to try to get this back into some sort of semblance of points in the league. Yeah, Rodon's got his Terry Butcher style headband on. He's getting himself a new shirt. So Rodon's getting another shirt on, and I'm not sure about what Brownhill's doing. Yeah, me too, Karen. I think Aronson was one of our most creative players in this game, and taking him off is, yeah, a bit of an error. Can't believe Mateo Joseph missed that one. One-on-one, slides it past the post, and then non-toe as well. Yeah, he should have done White Swan, but it's so hard for him because I think if he'd have committed and gone straight to Koleosho, he just passes it straight to... he just obviously passes the ball straight to Jayden Anthony, who's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. So it's like, what you meant to do in that situation? You need an extra player at least to help you out with it. A lot, probably, Rob. And not even just watching it. He'd probably replay it in his head. Brownhill now is also getting ready to... I don't know if Brownhill can carry on, you know. I don't think either of them should carry on, to be honest, after that. It was a nasty collision, yeah. I think they should have both gone off, you know. Here's Gruev bringing it back out from the back, who's temporarily playing as a centre-back here. Now Bogle plays it back to Melier. You should just wear a skull cap like Petr Cech used to. Poor pass there from Byram, and it's going to be a throw in there to Burnley. Yeah, there's going to be quite a lot of added time on this game because of this. A skull cap is what you wear in rugby. Here's Rodon. It's called both. Ball down the line here now. Back into Ramazani. First touches for him as he goes down the line here. He's taking the ball straight into touch. Just dribbled it out. That's not good. Not a good start. The hat that you're thinking of is called a yarmulke. Humphreys throws that one in. Strauch throws it in. Now Rodon. Rothwell. Plays it forward to Ramazani, who drops it back off to Strauch. It's going to be a Leeds throw-in, though, down the line now. Leeds are now going to bring on Ao Tanaka with 5 minutes to go for Joe Rodon. Why not just bring him off when he was injured? So Tanaka comes on. Don't know where that leaves us. Are we playing 3 at the back? Or are we doing that thing where we just throw everybody forward? Farker's like Plan Z or whatever it is. The old kitchen sink. Project kitchen sink. Here's Gruev. Tanaka, back to Gruev again. Rothwell. Now Byram. Back to Gruev. 17 attempts on goal for Leeds. 17. 4 on target. And no goals. Strauch. Out wide to Ramazani. Oh, it's actually Nonto, that, not Ramazani. Got a similar stature. Ramazani was on the other side waiting inside the box. Yeah, just too much on it, and then Peru tried to get it across and it went straight to Trafford. Yeah, true, Rob, but he does also always cut himself and bleed and stuff, doesn't he? So maybe it would stop more of that. He always has to get a new blood shirt. Good tackle there by Ramazani as he comes forward with it. Here is Ramazani, charging forward now. Inside the box, here's Ramazani. Tries to drop it off to Joel Peru. It's a bit behind him, but he's still going here. Here's Tanaka. Ramazani's gone down inside the box here. It's instantly injured, is he? He's carried the ball really well there, but he's having to hobble up again and get going. Now Strauch. Now Nonto coming down the left-hand side, looking for a way to get the ball in the box. Gives it to Rothwell on the edge. Rothwell back to Strauch. Oh, I don't know what happened there to Trafford. Jumped on the ball and did a few rolls over the top of it. So what happened here? Ramazani is charging forward. He tries to go through, and then, I don't know, I think Worrell just clips his knee or something. So it's going to be a yellow card for a Leeds player here. Or is it? Don't know what happened then. Oh, Gruev pulled his shirt a little bit, and then I think Tanaka came through the back of him, so it's going to be a free kick to Burnley. Well, 89 minutes and 15 seconds at time of speaking. And, of course, there is going to be quite a bit of injury time, I think. Ball about to come into the box now. Ball comes in from Burnley, headed over the bar by Strauch, and it's going to be a corner kick to Burnley. It's Burnley's second corner of this entire game. It was a good run from Ramzani before, it really was. Brownhill to take the corner. This is the injury time that I've put on the thing now, by the way. So at least you'll see that. We're in the 90th minute. Plus what? Plus 8. Plus 8 minutes added on. Karen Curtin saying great commentary as always. Thank you very much, Karen. I really, really appreciate that super chat. Here's Fleming. Across now to Lucas Perez. Out wide to Sarmiento. Up against Bogle, looking for a way to get the ball into the box here. Has to go backwards to Laurent. Now Sarmiento's cross goes over everyone. It's going to be a goal kick for Leeds. But yeah, of course, by the way, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Burnley are bringing on a couple of substitutions here. No, we didn't use a concussion substitute. Brownhill's coming off. And Masengo is coming on, and somebody else is as well. Fleming is also coming off. And a striker I've never heard of is coming on for Burnley. Huntonji is coming on for them. No, Burnley never used their concussion substitute. We've taken Rodon off, but we didn't use a concussion substitute to do it, and they've taken Brownhill off, and they didn't use a concussion substitute to do it either. Melier plays that one to Gruev. Out wide now to Byram, who takes a heavy touch backwards here. Then back to Melier. 6 minutes to go here then. Strauch. Tanaka turns on it. Plays a poor pass. And Gruev has to go and run and collect it. Here's Byram. Again, he's going to have to go all the way back to Melier. Tell the Leeds fans are getting very restless now. Here's Gruev. Tanaka. Back to Byram. Byram knocks that one down the line there for Bogle. Can Bogle get there? He's cleared away though by Estev, and it's going to be a Leeds throw in. Taken quickly. Here's Tanaka. Leeds throw in again. No. Burnley throw in. Oh, Burnley free kick actually, not a throw in. They're going to take their sweet time over this. Oh, Tanaka passed it back to Bogle when Bogle was offside. That's why. Solomon had a poor game, I thought, Emmett. I thought he slipped for the goal. His crossing was inaccurate, and I just didn't think he played very well. Would have liked to see him come off earlier, to be honest, for Ramazani. Kept Aronson on. Bring on Tanaka for Gruev or Ampadu. But instead we did some weird subs. Come on, Leeds. 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes now. Here's Bogle. Tries to play it forward and he manages to. Here's Mateo Joseph who flicks the ball around the corner for Nonto. Leeds number 29 goes down the line now looking for a way to get the ball in the box. Crosses it in, goes across everyone, and Trafford's able to claim it as Ramazani tried to get on the end of it. Bloody Thogden in goal for Burnley. Catches that one. Tanaka heads that one away. Or Strauch it was actually in the end. Headed away there by Byram. Nonto keeps it in and now Strauch wins the ball. And Rothwell tries to come away with it. Pulled back by Masengo and it's going to be a yellow card for him, definitely. We broke down the defence in the first half like 3-4 times, but we didn't score. If we'd have scored, we would have been fine by now. And that's the difference. They had one chance and they took it. Here's Strauch. That's going to come off Strauch and it's going to go out for a bloody Burnley throw-in. Oh. Does anyone else actually enjoy watching Leeds, by the way? Don't let me know when the full time happens. Don't say that either. If a goal goes in, don't let me know. If full time happens, don't let me know until I've seen it, because obviously I won't know whether a goal's gone in. Which I doubt it will, but even so, it'll ruin it, won't it? Here's Rothwell to Byram. Now Bogle tries to get it down the line. Can't, and the Burnley just win the ball back easily. Poor pass there from the Burnley midfielder, and Leeds have got a throw in here. Piru into the box now for Mateo Joseph. Mateo Joseph fouled there, nothing given. And Esteva is just down there shouting in his face, which you literally can't do. He kicked him in the foot. It's going to hurt. Long throw in then from Burnley. Away by Byram. Nice little flick there. And Ramazani, can he get on the end of it? Here's Mateo Joseph. He can't quite get it into Tanaka's path in the box. Rothwell trying to win that one off Sarmiento. Little flick there from Sarmiento. Good tackle from Tanaka. He really had to get there then. Oh, Mateo. Someone just went through the back of Nonto, but he's still carried on here. Could have played the advantage, ref. A yellow card for Bashir Humphreys there as he went straight through the back of Nonto. Oh, Bashir Humphreys has been sent off. I didn't realise he was already on a yellow. Humphreys has been sent off, the player that we were linked with in the summer. The one that I said I didn't want because we had James DeBio, and he's just been sent off. I actually feel a bit sorry for him, to be honest. I've got too much empathy. It was a poor tackle, though. A really poor tackle. His league debut as well. Not a great start, is it? Here's Nonto. Plays it back to Gruev. Back to Nonto. The chance to put the ball in the box maybe here. Crosses it in. Goalkeeper just catches it. I hate football. Why is it like this? You're the better team for so much of the game and dominate it, yet you don't win. If that's tennis, that doesn't happen. The better player on the day always wins. 99th minute here, or 100th minute really. It's going to be a corner kick for Burnley, which they're obviously going to take to the closest player. No, but we've been the better team. Burnley haven't shown anything really. We don't score goals because we've got no one who can finish. It's a free kick to Leeds there, right by their own corner flag, but there's no way we're going to be able to send it long enough. Mellier's going to have to send this one as far as he possibly can. Sends it long. Full-time whistle. Thanks for joining me in the stream. Sorry about the crash, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to do a match reaction now, and that'll be out on the channel, of course, in the next half an hour or so. So yeah, make sure you just give that a watch, or even if you just click on it and let it play out, that would be really appreciated. But yeah, I'll be doing that video. Thanks for watching Leeds Lately. I'll see you in the next one.